just want to speak of an issue that's very true. You have to understand something. The detrimental effects of your social programming mechanisms are such that you instantaneously, unconsciously, immediately reject any random acts of kindness. If you don't believe me, look on YouTube. All of these waitresses and servers getting $1,000 tips. The first thing they say is, I can't, I can't, I can't. Unconsciously, they're already denying it. And this is the reason why you don't have prosperity and abundance in your life, because you have been programmed to block it. I hope you see this. This is the reason why they program you with a jaded, bitter, cynical mentality. Nobody is kind-hearted anymore. You always think that people have an ulterior motive or a hidden agenda. They're trying to mitigate your prosperity by, stealthily sneaking up to you and trying to, gain entrance into the castle like with a Trojan horse. Like, how you doing? Here's a gift out of nowhere for no reason. What do you want from me? What are you looking for? Why are you doing this? I don't understand this. That's exactly how people are. It's because of programming. I see it all the time. Look on YouTube. All these servers, these waitresses, they're given $1,000 tips. The first thing they do is, I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't. And they start crying. This is the reason why you're unconsciously blocking your freaking blessings from God. And then you wonder why your life is so hard. Check how you treat yourself unconsciously. It's easy. All you have to do is just go about your day and watch these triggers activate these portions of you that you're carrying that are causing you to reject, block, deny, deflect. And these experiences that God is bringing to you, presenting to you, are attempting to make you aware that you're carrying things that are satanic, that are blocking things divine. That's the whole premise of why you keep seeing these same experiences, because you're not changing. You're still being the same frequency, the same program mechanism. Block, deny, reject, deny, deflect, reject, block. You're like walking through this life with a wall that's blocking everything of a high vibration. But inside that, you're a prisoner of the matrix, and you're freaking drowning in the filth of the darkness that they're flooding into you, that's consuming you. That's exactly what's going on. If you give go onto any restaurant and give any type of server a hefty tip, I can't. 9 times out of 10, you might get the one person that really loves themselves say thank you. How many people are easily accept compliments of themselves? How many? Right? And I've said it before. Recognize that you have been programmed by failure, but recognize that you have been programmed for failure by laughing at the notion of your own success. Like, in other words, when you are doing something in public, showcasing your talents, and somebody says, yeah, you should do something with that. And you're like, yeah, whatever. Boom. You're programmed. And that's what unconsciously is being transmitted. And that's what you're doing. You're blocking, man. You're blocking with your negativity. You're blocking with your doubt, jaded, bitter, cynical mentality that you feel that nobody can have any kind, beautiful heart anymore. Those types of people don't exist. So therefore, you are unconsciously blocking the divine treasures, and you are consciously blocking all random acts of kindness. Even when people are sweet and nice and sincere, like a lot of these servers are, some of them are struggling single moms, pregnant, they're really having a hard time in life. And you see the videos, they want to give a waitress or a server $1,000 or whatever it is. First instinct is to block that blessing. It isn't pride that is blocking the blessings of God. It's programming. Satanic programming that's blocking your blessings because you're plugged into something demonic. Satanic matrix, demonic unconsciousness, round and round we go. Block everything light, embrace everything dark, feed the evil, down we go. Darker, deeper, and more treacherous. You see how to get you to destroy yourself? The darkness will always give you everything you need in order for you to do that. Because you're doing it to yourself and you're not even realizing you're doing it. Why? Because they're not telling you your power. They don't tell you when you come to this world who and what you really are. It isn't in their best interest to do that. It's in their best interest to make you think that you're a pedestrian, common, normal, average, everyday, ordinary folks, just like you and you, the lay person. That's why they say in layman's terms, meaning in subhuman terms. Because they get you to reject these things. That's why you look at these millionaires and billionaires as if they're something special, that you can never attain those heights of glory and monetary wealth and prosperity, that they are in a different class than you. That's why they created classes. These are subdivisions that are inserted within the ethos of society that block people from realizing their dreams, because they're already blocking themselves, because it's a done deal as far as they're concerned. I could never be that. I could never do that. Boom, you won't be. Not with that, you won't. Not with that energy you're projecting. That's why I say, when you expect the worst, anticipate the worst, you presume the worst, or you assume the worst, you are unconsciously projecting those energies at a future point in your reality that you will inevitably have to encounter and face. Then you will have to exert an inordinate amount of your time, attention, effort, and energy, and physical exertion to diffuse this illusion that should have never been manifested in the first place. Does this make sense? And you do this constantly, like speed bumps, roadblocks. Boom, 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 boom. That's why your journey is never smooth, because you're doing it to yourself, because you're allowing them to do it to you. Once you realize your power, and the only way that your power actually works effectively is if it doesn't have a counter operating force inside there. Nothing that's going to cancel it out. No counterintuitive entity should be allowed in your sacred space. No doubt, no fear, no pressure, no anxiety, no nervousness, tension, duress, hypersensitivity to any fluctuations of change, hypervigilance. That's got to go. Jaded, bitter, cynical mentality. No bueno, man. That just blocks. That's why these servers in these videos, when they get $1,000 tip, the first thing they do, I can't take it. I can't receive. I can't. Yo, what's up with that? You got a guy wanting to give you some money, man. For being a great person, and you can't accept it because you don't have any self-love. You're plugged into a satanic matrix. You're programmed to block the divine. You are programmed to have absolutely no value or worth for yourself, to diminish yourself, to deplete yourself, to deteriorate yourself, to attenuate yourself, right? To devolve yourself, to lower yourself down and raise everybody up, to insult yourself at the same time you compliment others, to give love to others, but you fail to give it to yourself. Do you see where I'm going with this? This is how you are programmed. Negative, negative, negative. The first thing you say when you see something, oh, I can't be done. That's unconscious societal programming right there. They get you to do it to yourself. And you are doing this constantly. That's why you're a beacon, a transceiver that's constantly transmitting. You don't even realize it. You're constantly transmitting waves of energy in multi-directional patterns throughout the entirety of the panoramic spectrum of the cosmos. If you could see, like with a device, like a camera that would be aimed at you, the energy that you are emitting and transmitting and broadcasting, it would blow your freaking mind. And the colors that would come out are just iridescent if you're vibrating high. But if you're vibrating low, they're very, very heavy colors. Very dark and very ominous. And no, black is not evil. Evil is evil. The darkness is not black. The darkness is the darkness. It's a low vibration. It has nothing to do with black. Black is not evil. Black is not evil. They've convinced you to believe that black is evil. Attach the word black to anything and it instantaneously assumes a negative connotation. Boom. When you say white man, oh yeah, whatever. Black man, huh? What? Grab your purse, girls. We're going to get ripped off. Programming. Straight truth. Programming. You got to erase all that garbage. You have to deprogram and realize that you are your own worst enemy by doing this. Just reverse the polarity and invert the frequency. And you're back on track, man. It's real simple. Once you realize there's an issue, you can address it because now you're aware of it. And then you can rectify it by, either modifying it, attempting to repair it, or replace it altogether. So there you go. Don't keep shooting yourself in the foot and wondering why it is that you are always hobbling around in life. Time to take the gun and throw it away. It's like sticking your hand in a fire. Why am I getting burned? Sticking your hand in a fire. Why am I getting burned? On and on we go until you realize, wait a minute, I think I'm abusing myself. It means common sense. But in this instance, it isn't you doing it to yourself. They're getting you to believe that by sticking your hand in a fire is a good thing. And you'll keep continuing to do it as long as they say that it's okay, and it's a cool thing to do, and it's the in thing to do, and everybody else is doing it. Okay, let me just keep sticking my hand in the fire till it becomes charcoal crisp, right to the bone, and I have no hand anymore. Instead of your hand, it's your mind that they're freaking sticking in the fire. So, in closing, catch these things because they're not only subconscious and they're imperceivable, but they're subliminal. That's why they are subliminal. They're not overt and these big gigantic announcements. They're very subtle because it's a little nip here, a little chip there, a little chisel there, and next thing you know, that structure is going to come toppling down. If you look at a whale shark, they don't look like they're moving. If you look at a snail, they don't look like they're moving. Because your perception is such that unless you can see big, big motions, there's no motion at all taking place. But there's actual motion there. These are very tricky. It is what I say through the deceivingly rapid, imperceivable motions of the transitional seasons of change that allow us to become transformational butterflies. Because after all, change is the metamorphosis that allows us to become transformational butterflies into something that the matrix can't control. And that something is cosmic in nature, not pedestrian. I hope you feel what I'm saying. I know you do. Have a blessed day.